Welcome, or good evening. Good evening for some of you guys. Good morning for many of you. Son of Wall Street, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Marco, dobro jutro. Dan Ammons, hello. Turkey Day. Yeah, it's Turkey Day. Well, here in Europe, we don't specifically have the Turkey Day, but we just celebrate every day. Just joking. Yonix, hello. How's it going? How's everybody doing on this beautiful, beautiful fine? Let me do something about the music. Hold on. It's a little bit too loud. All right, it's better now. So, NQ is definitely boring. I do have a small position, but it seems like it's gonna go to the dumpster because I had a signal on my indicator, so I was a little bit early. Yeah, NQ is definitely not the best. MCC, hello. What's up? Happy Thanksgiving, Alicia. And Farhad is back. Hello, welcome. Yeah, it's definitely a boring Asia session. I can see that. Let's see. Of what's happening here. Just a second here. Just a second. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I totally forgot. Why am I don't? Okay. I still don't see. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I don't see the trade lines. Anyway, there's a glitch in Quantower. I need to correct it somehow. Yeah, gold is going lower. Just a second, I'm checking something here. I wonder if gold wants to go even lower than this. I think it could. I think it could. What is to the left? Swept the lows here. Didn't quite go. Okay. It could be sweeping liquidity. Okay, gold is going to be interesting today. That's for sure. That is for sure. But we'll see. Trader Monk, good morning. Dominic, welcome back. We just went. Oh, I see. All right, got to go. No problem, Dominic. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, it seems like that the range was not so good. Gold seemingly wants to push higher. And NQ, I don't know what's up with NQ. Settings, visual trading positions. Interesting. Oh, I know why. I know why. I know why. Oh yeah, I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. Now I know. Now I know. Because I was on the old contract. 190. Okay, so, okay, it's fine. It's fine. So I do have a position on gold. And this is why I didn't see it, because it was still the old contract. Okay, now it's visible. All right, so it wasn't a glitch. It was my issue there. I made the mistake. Okay. So gold long position and NQ short based on the indicator. Nick, hello. What time does the market close today? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. And just for reference for the New York session, so there's going to be no MyFunded TV stream today, and I'll be doing the stream not at 7 a.m. as I do nowadays, because I have also an appointment, and I do have to put some winter tires on the car. So I'll be starting a short New York stream somewhere around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. So I'll be here, but I think we're gonna do a stream at 9 and we'll see how it goes. How's the volume is gonna catch up until 10 or after 10. You are absolutely welcome. Hello, Gabor. Bill Hohens, good morning. Tiger, what's up? Dean, good morning, neighbor. Brownlee, what's up? At this moment, there is no giveaway, but we'll try our best. Look at that. I just did what the indicator told me to do, and I entered the trade. Yeah, let's see. Stop loss is 24. Okay. Okay, so these are very small positions. Nothing special. Just kind of curious what's it gonna do, because we have a valid signal. How should I put this? Okay, like this. Okay. Okay, so this is gold. And this is NQ. Position list is this one, only small positions. Somewhere down here, right? Always on top. Can we put, oh yeah, it's not good. Okay, then we're gonna put it up there. Somewhere here. Maybe there. No, it's not good. Almost good. Okay. Arranged. Let's put this. Oh, maybe that's too much. All right. So these are the ones that we're having right now. And there's a swing low here. I believe that it's going to get taken out, by the way. It's not an Asia low or something. It's just a bit of a sell side liquidity there. So we'll see. Illicit, hello, Illicit Garage, welcome. I'm short on NQ and long on gold, but very small positions. I'm risking like maybe $200 on all of the positions together. So it's basically just testing the indicator. This is not my regular entry because I don't see my classic entry model anywhere. So is the futures open all day or short? Or short day? This is a short day, Devin. Good morning, Marco. Martin, good morning. So yeah, it's 1 p.m. is going to be the close today, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy Thanksgiving, Ollie. Nice, some Heinekens. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Good morning, Peter. Randall, good to see you back. Never trade BTC IMA today. Really? How's BTC today? Oh, back to 91. Wow. The faceless man, what's up? You're welcome, Devin. Yeah, it seems like that this signal is not going to be a valid one. Yesterday we had 3 perfect signals based on the indicator. So the first entry signal was here. Stop loss up there. 1-to-1 standard deviation would be down at 290-ish area down there. So let's see if we get there. And about gold, our entry signal somewhere up there. Oops, excuse me. Never mind. Right up there. Stop loss down here in this area. It's not an exact stop loss. I'm just saying that in that area. 1-to-1 standard deviation for TP1 should be, I would say, somewhere around 64, yeah, 41.98. Yeah. So these are the 2 things that's going on. Otherwise, not much. The sell side is looking good at 281 on NQ. So let's see if we have any zones. I checked it. There's nothing. By the way, spoiler alert, there is no zones. Nothing we can go for. So look at that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Actually, there is one demand zone lower. So the sell side does look good on NQ. On the 5-minute. And that's it so far. And on gold, well, you know, we have this congestion area. I mean, why not go up there? That would be kind of great. There was a drop here, which is not a supply zone, but there was a sharp drop here. This is the high of the drop, right at 98. So I don't know why NQ is not going now. I guess this is it, right? Yeah. So stop would be 25, 321. Yeah, my stop is in place. Okay. What's up, faceless? Oh yeah, I said good morning, faceless man. Hello. Yeah, I was not the one who coded the colors and everything, but it's basically nothing special. Dean, it's basically just moving averages. Nothing out of the extraordinary. These are just moving averages. So count Tuesday and Friday as one single trade. Now, MyFundedFutures has a precise system. I don't know if they count it as one day or not. That is an excellent question, you know? And I don't want to say anything stupid. I mean, I used to say stupid things a lot, but in this case, I don't know the 100% answer to you. I think it's best if you ask support. There's always 24-hour support there. I think they, yeah, I think it's gonna be, the 2 days are gonna be counted as one day. I think, you know, there's not gonna be a close at midnight, if I have to guess. %, nice. Good day for full port. I don't want a full port. I don't want to. This was when TP good yesterday. Oh, well, it's sometimes luck, but hey, you had a plan and you traded it. That's actually the thing. AD, what's up? Good morning. It's not TradingView, it's on MetaTrader. It's on Meta. It's gonna be on TradingView hopefully, but the guy who is working on it said he's having some complications to put this exactly like it is on TradingView. Although it's moving averages, zigzag, and fractal indicator, it does have some slight modifications, so it's custom coded. And we have these lines and these dots here, or these rectangles. These are breaking points. He said there's an issue coding it precisely to TradingView, but he's working on it. So it will be on TradingView sooner or later. I think so, yeah, Dominic. I think it should be counted as one day. Yeah. Thank you so much, Jerome. Good to see you, man. Like and subscribe, everybody. I don't like this move here. Even without indicator, I would have said like we have some sell side level on NQ. If we look back to the left, we had this push here at the PM session, and ever since then the market tried to sweep this wick here. Gold almost went to TP. Oh my gosh. So it tried to take out this level. It didn't. It couldn't. Okay, so gold was almost at TP level. What is happening on gold? Oh yeah, it was. Look at that. Missed the TP. No problem. No problem. It's completely okay. It's fine. Yeah, what's NQ is still going up. I think it's one day, by the way. As far as I can remember, last time it was, yeah, so there was no daily reset on the short day when there was a similar holiday like this, and they counted it as one day. So excellent question, by the way. Not a full port day. Hooker relax, I wish, but it's not gonna be a full port day. I tried ChatGPT on my own. It was not similar. I mean, it was a little bit similar to this, but it was not showing the breaking points the way like this indicator shows. It was not showing the fractal points the exact same spot as it shows here. So anyway, but this guy has more source code than I have, and actually it's not my indicator. And so he said he's gonna work on it to code it to TradingView, so I don't need to use MetaTrader. How much have you taken in payouts? Well, this year I'm I've taken $69,000 in payouts from trading from prop firms. Yeah, this year, and this is my full-time job. But I also spent $29,000 this year only on evaluation accounts and activation fees and resets. So again, the business expenditure this year is at $29,000, and my total payouts this year is $69,000. So net profit is $40,000. Yes, I am not making $100,000 a day like some other influencers do. I'm not making $20,000 a day like others, but hey, this is the journey. This is the journey. Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, Randall, you're absolutely right. It's Thanksgiving, exactly. Yeah, the MyFundedFutures discount is going to be really awesome. It's going to be for pro accounts. Yesterday, it leaked partially, so it's going to be for the pro accounts that I can tell. And it's going to be a real good deal. One day. Thank you. Thank you, AD. Thank you, AD. I'm not using AI for trading. No. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much, Son of Wall Street. Dean, thank you. 50%. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm making a living. Also, I need to add to the equation, of course, for the income, that you guys and everybody, even those who are just watching the stream, your support enables me to get a YouTube ad revenue and to get affiliate commissions. A few dollars here and there definitely, you know, adds up together. And the affiliate commissions also help me to pay the bills, to pay the tax, and to be here full time. And so that's why I'm saying, so I'm not spending the money on supercars or whatever in the background. I'm paying my bills and I'm paying the tax. The affiliate commissions definitely help me to keep floating. So thank you. Without the affiliate commissions, I would still be here. It would be a little bit harder for sure, but I would still do this. So thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. What's about the 50K family? I don't know. The 50K? What do you mean? Hey, thank you, Farhad. Why did you guys decide to give it to third guy? That's not my indicator in the first place. So let me say that. So this is not even my indicator. I just got it for testing. Not now. I'm testing this in the last 16 months now. It's not even my source code, not even my indicator, not even my idea. So I'm just kind of using it. And if I see something that's bugging out or it's not realistic or repainting, because it does repaint sometimes, or it does some false things, then I just, you know, write back to him like, hey, this is the issue here, we should change this, we should change that. Anyway, what's the cost of living in Hungary compared to other countries? I don't know. I mean, I think it's a little bit cheaper than in Western Europe, because Hungary is the poorest country in the European Union officially. So I think it's a little bit cheaper. I mean, you can get an apartment for rent anywhere between like $400 to, I mean, moderate apartments. So obviously the limit is the sky, but you can get a rent for anywhere from $400 to $1,000. You can get some decent place to rent if you need to pay rent. Utility bills are absolutely small, so not a big deal. I pay $20 for electricity. $20 is my monthly electricity bill, and I use everything. No, actually, no. Sorry, $30. $30 is my electricity bill. 30. 30? Yeah, $30. The money I pay for heating, so to heat up the apartment, is $20. But we are living in a very modern, I'm living in a very modern apartment complex, and there's a lot of, you know, everything is like full modern here. Isolation is very good and everything, so it's really like a smart building or something. So it's really, it's cheap to keep the maintenance anyway. You get bored of the cars after 6 months, and not after 6. I think I would get bored with the Lambo in like 2 weeks. I think after 2 weeks I would be bored of the Lambo. Okay, seems like this NQ trade is going to hit the stop. Still kind of hoping that the gold will go higher. Hungary 3. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the Big Mac index, actually, yeah. Posted my test. Oh, I'm gonna check it. Nice. Thank you, AD. Almost look like a well charts indicator, but it's not. This dot here that you see is basically a fractal breaking point. That's why it keeps repainting. It just keeps repainting. It's not a bubble as you see it on the heat map. It's a fractal point here. It's not valid yet, so yes, it's painting it all over the place, but it's only gonna get permanent when this one makes a break lower here. Until then, it's just pushing it. So this doesn't matter here currently. What does matter is this one down here and these breaking points with the small rectangles here. Yeah, we all should live here. 65,000, 69 actually, so $69,000, Martin. Yeah, but I said my expenses are $29,000, so that's quite a lot. So my net profit for the year so far, and we still have December, is practically $40,000 before taxes. So $40,000 before taxes. So let's do a calculation. Let's do a calculation. All right, $40,000 with 11 months, that is $3,636. This is my monthly salary from trading payouts. $3,636. Okay, I gotta pay tax. I would say I can get away with 28% currently, because my accountant, she's very smart, so I can get away with 28% right now. That's $2,600 monthly salary, net month. So, and I calculated the expenses for the evaluation accounts, the activation fees, everything. So and with the tax being deducted, so everything has been calculated. That is $2,600. The average salary in Hungary, the average salary in my country is $1,000. That's the average salary, and this is one source of income. Of course, it has never been a secret, because I got some messages like, hey Tom, you are an employee of MyFundedFutures, right? Actually, not really, but yes, I do get paid from MyFundedFutures. And there is also, as I said, some income from affiliate commissions. So it adds up, so it's more than $2,600, right? So obviously, my average is bigger than $2,600 net as a living. But I'm just saying, from trading itself, This is not much. I know this is not much, but hey guys, 2020 in 2023 September, which was barely a little more than 2 years ago, was my first ever payout, ever payout from a prop firm. And this year I'm making consistent payouts, and last year as well. So ever since last year, July, I'm taking payouts every single month. So for me, this year was a huge breakthrough, and hopefully next year, you know, this number, we can scale it up to at least double or more. That's the goal, right? That would be the ultimate goal. Anyway, so I shared with you guys, and I'm not afraid to share because I pay my taxes. I do everything clean. Everything is on paper. Everything is paid to the government. I have no issue to share this. What do you think about trading in December? I'm gonna trade just like before in December, just like always. So yeah. Yeah, everybody says don't trade in December. I'm gonna tone it down a little bit around Christmas, just a little bit, but otherwise I'm gonna look for the same setups. You know, I realized that last year and before last year, and even before that, there was decent movements around Christmas holidays. $200 a month. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. $200 a month. Only the electric bill. Well, then my $30 seems like pretty good deal. Hey, Philcos, yes, those are fractal points. Yes. Decisive for your future. Exactly. The color's great. Yeah, I was not the one. Excuse me for the colors. I apologize. I was not the one who came out with the. I can actually change the colors, but it's not memorizing it. So I always, if I switch the chart, it's gonna switch back to the basic colors. So I cannot do anything with it. What about the wife? She works. She works as a teacher. She works as a teacher in elementary school. She's teaching 9-year-old kids in the school. So yeah, she makes also salary. Yeah, she also has a salary. Payout will be second. Let's go, AD. That is amazing. Good job, man. That is good job. Congratulations. Yeah, feel good. That's the deal. Hey, thank you. Well, again, this year was a huge breakthrough for me. Obviously, the goal is to scale this up. And you know, one of the key takeaways, whenever I started copy trading, take it or leave it, obviously it's a subjective thing. Whenever I started copy trading, everything went sideways, everything went south. Whenever I'm gonna repeat, whenever I started copy trading my accounts, everything went bad, everything. When I started to rotate the accounts, and I was copy trading maximum 2 accounts, I'm talking about the funded accounts, I was able to slowly scale those accounts up with rotating to payouts, spreading the risk. Very interesting, right? This is my biggest takeaway this year, amongst the fact that I'm trading micros. That's a basic fact, but my biggest takeaway is that copy trading was the one that actually ruined everything for me this year. I mean, not everything, because obviously all is good, but my biggest losses, my biggest setbacks always came from copy trading this year. They're my biggest takeaway. My biggest takeaway. Rotating the accounts, spreading the risk. Even if I had a bad day on any given funded account, when something was going really bad, I just left the account in a drawdown, obviously, and I switched to the next account, and I was looking for the next trade with proper risk management. it was easier to digest, it was easier to move on. So yeah, it was quite interesting. Yeah. On my Lucid, remember I used TOMSABO. That's actually a good thing. Some prop firms, for example, Funded Futures Network, maybe Lucid as well, sometimes does remember at the checkout page what code you use, so it memorizes it. So yeah, it's just a website thing. Yeah, exactly, Zacromancer. Copy trading. Was that due to... Yes, it was 100% due to psychology. Exactly. Martin, you nailed it. In my mind, so I was copy trading 5 funded accounts, or 6. And when I lost $300 on a funded account, obviously the first thing that got to my mind, like, oh my gosh, I'm just down $1,800. $1,800, oh my god. Not to mention, if the copy trader was bugging out, or there was a slippage, or something went sideways technically, and then more losses, and I was like, shit, you know, I was on tilt. So I don't know how those bigger influencers are doing it, by copy trading 50 funded accounts or 120 funded accounts at the same time. Kudos. I can't do it. I can't. And you know what? I'm completely comfortable with it, that I can't do it. At least not yet. I'm not there yet. I don't know how they're doing it. I really don't. Or even if they're doing it, I would be curious how much they're spending on new evaluation accounts. Right? So anyway, definitely, Zacromancer. At least for me, rotating the accounts helped a lot, like really, really, really a lot. Exceptionally a lot. Oh, absolutely, Martin. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with having multiple funded accounts. So just saying, actually, you know what? Just another tip, another smaller takeaway. Having multiple funded accounts and rotating them also eases the stress. Why? Because if you have one single funded account, then that's your whole universe. That's the world you're living in. Like, you're babysitting, you're nourishing that one single funded account. Like, oh my God, this is my salvation. This funded account is my, this is it. This funded account is it. This is the end goal. But no, if you have multiple funded accounts, like I'm talking about like at least like 3 or 4 maybe, then you trade on one funded account, you might be having a losing streak on a given day, and your mindset automatically reminds you like, okay, don't worry, you're down like $400 on this funded account, sit back, you're cool, just go on and switch to the next funded account, maybe not today but tomorrow, and you know, you're already in a much more, I mean, a better mindset. Like, okay, it's not the end of the world. We have still other funded accounts. We're going to continue slowly building this up. We're going to come back to this one later, maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow. Let's just go on slowly. You know, it definitely makes it easier to deal with the losses if you have multiple funded accounts. Your mindset is already seeing it as, hey. Also, it can be a bad habit, because if you're on tilt and if you can't control yourself, you can actually blow up your funded accounts one by one. I did that. I had 4, for example, I had 4 funded accounts. I was on tilt on one funded account totally. I switched to the next funded account, full ported the second funded account on tilt and blown that too. So it can happen, but it will get better as time goes on. Nick does have a great tactic. He trade accounts in small groups of 5. That's also good. Well, Patrick Wieland is he's doing a different type of business. Patrick Wieland does an absolutely different type of business. I mean, he trades, yes, but you know, I would be curious, actually, not to say anything bad about Patrick. I have no issue with Patrick because he's a businessman and he's smart marketing. That how much money is he spending on evaluation accounts across every prop firm? That would be an interesting, and it's not about how much profit he makes. So he claimed that he made a few $100,000 last year in 24 from prop firms in payouts. I would be just interested. For example, he made $400,000 in payouts from prop firms. I would be interested, out of that $400,000, how much was the expense? So as you can see, I made $69,000. I've spent $29,000. If he made $400,000, did he spend like $150,000 or $200,000? I would be curious. Just pure curiosity. Rip's also good. He's also killing the market. He has a live account. So yeah, there are some big influencers, but obviously there is another business model behind that as well. Never forget that. Yeah, we all get affected differently. That's why social media tends to have this side effect that you're trying to compare yourself to others, which is a human thing. We all know that. We are all humans. We are trying to compare ourselves to other traders, which is going to paint you a false picture of your expectations and of yourself. You don't have the same skill set yet as other more experienced traders. The good news is that you can have it and you can work on it, but trying to compare yourself to Rips or Patrick Wieland or Dakota or, you know, Lanto or all these others, that is going to put you into a false narrative that you're trying to build up on yourself. You're going to chase false expectations in your first, anyway, you know what I mean. So Nutty's quite, yeah, by the way, yeah, I must mention Nutty Bar. He's always open to expenses. His payouts, exactly, pretty much, yeah. He scaled up, and you know, there are a few ones out there. One is Nutty Bar. Nutty Bar is a super great example. He scaled up also. He shares his expenses, and now he's also copy trading like 20 or 40 funded accounts, and also like I think he divides them into like 2 or 3 groups. And he scaled up, and now he makes 6 figures in payouts, multiple 6 figures. And I remember, by the way, Nutty Bar, like 3 years ago, I remember he was barely making a payout. Just saying, I do remember Nutty Bar was quite struggling, like he couldn't even get a single payout. And now look at him, he scaled up, multiple 6 figures. That's a really awesome job what he did there. So kudos to Nutty Bar. Yeah, Randall. So that, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like a personal preference thing. Everybody has a different approach. Patrick Wieland is an excellent marketer. I think he knows about trading, but the way he trades is basically full porting the accounts. And obviously there's a saying like a broken clock is correct twice a day, right? I'm not saying that he's so bad. I think he definitely knows how to trade, but he's not even trying to be better because he makes so much money selling his course, and with affiliate commissions, he doesn't need to push trading that hard. That's the thing with Patrick Wieland. Again, all my respect to him, but that's not his priority. So his priority not to be the best proven trader with expenses and payouts. His goal is to make more money through squeezing out the affiliate commissions. And you know, this new Warbucks thing, that's a huge income for him. I think that's, you know, I think everybody just keeps losing money on that Warbucks like crazy with the slippage and the spread and the commissions. So that's trade income. I know he makes a lot. I know he makes, so he does put out some really good trades. I wish I could be. You close the short in at 0. Wow. Yeah, no problem. Twitter handle, I think it's Wheeland Trades. I think it's Wheeland Trades, but if you just type in his name, Patrick Wheeland, you'll find him. But be prepared that what he's doing over there is basically a show. So it's a show. It's trading also, but it's more likely a show. How did you handle the pressure that tries to break every new trader? Because right now my heart feels like it's burning. Okay, the pressure, first I couldn't handle it. I was failing multiple times. There's a carving, there's the same exact coffee mug. I had 3 of these coffee mugs, 3. One of these coffee mugs landed at the wall behind me. I can actually show you guys. It landed on the wall because I was so angry. I couldn't deal. Oh, just a second. I need to pick up the phone. Okay, the market makers told me that sorry, but the NQ trade is gonna go to the dumpster. So I've seen it. Yeah, by the way, Camille, yeah. Trend lines and bull flags and red flags are basically the same thing. That's funny, by the way, yeah. Those are basically the same strategy. I actually thought about this the other week. Like, he was talking all shit about Tory. And like, hey, dude, like, bull flags and bear flags are almost exactly the same thing. Anyway. Sorry, let me read the chat real quick. So yeah, the pressure, I was failing constantly. The pressure, I mean, the only way I could deal with the pressure is I needed to size down the positions. So I had a couple of months actually when I was down to 1 or 2 micros, and that definitely helped me. Yeah. Yeah, Warbucks is definitely, that is printing money for Patrick Young because everybody keeps losing on crypto. I don't know if it's easier to trade today or not. The risk management is different, I think, on a bigger account, Randall. I agree. I mean, I'm not trading crypto. I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna try it, by the way, because I'm always curious what are things. I spoke to a few people, actually 2 guys, who are trading on Warbucks, and the commission is high, and also slippage and execution issues are there. But the problem is, if Bitcoins or Ethereum moves, there is no platform that's going to fill you in at your proper stop loss or take profit. You're gonna get slipped so hard, especially when you're oversizing, you're gonna lose your account in one single trade. But anyway, I'm not trading the Hungarian markets. We're gonna have giveaways, don't worry, business. That's only with Apex this year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This year only. Last year he said overall like 400,000 last year in 24. This year 355 because he managed to. So one thing about the Apex payouts, and I'm not just talking about Patrick Phelan, but some traders tried to do the thing like they went in with the biggest account and they full ported the first few days. They full ported the first 1 or 2 days on the funded account. Now, I know there's a 30% consistency rule on Apex, but these people didn't care. Didn't even care about the drawdown rule. Like, easy. You're full porting the 300K account. You make like, I don't know, 20, 30, $50,000 full porting the funded account. Yes, you're going over the 30%. That person might even going under the 30% drawdown level as well, but they don't care. That's the thing, because that's a soft breach. They don't care. They just keep full porting the account as much as possible. They ask for a payout, they're gonna get denied on the first cycle. That's normal. And then they try to go with proper risk management. So that's how you can game the Apex system so far. Hey Jan, what's up? Yeah, Patrick is a good trader. I mean, I'm not saying he's not making money. He's making money. That's what I'm saying. He's definitely net positive in trading. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Kupsa. Thank you, yeah. Kraken for crypto. I tried to trade, by the way, crypto on Bybit. It was terrible. I don't know. I mean, maybe I did something wrong, but that Bybit experience wasn't so good. There's nothing wrong with trading the breakout, the bull flags and the bear flags, AD. I think it's an amazing. It's a proven, well-working technique. You know, bull flags, bear flags, breakouts. It's actually really good. I don't see any problem with trading like Patrick. That's why I'm saying he's making profits. Everybody can choose which style suits for him or her, for the trader. Yes, Santa is gonna come this year. Definitely. From crypto. Wow. They're stuck at this short. I hit the stop loss. My NQ short hit the stop. I only have a small gold position now. Hello, Chris. Liquid nicotine. All right. Well, we're gonna have the London Open real soon. I don't know why gold is not pushing it higher. Yeah, selling trading courses. I'm not saying I wasn't. I would be lying if I say I haven't thought about having a trading course. But you know, the problem is actually not a problem. But if I would do such a thing, I would have to make sure that it has the absolute utmost, all the knowledge and value I can give, and obviously for a reasonable price. So like not for $1,000 or $4,000 or whatever, but for an affordable price, like for a price of an average evaluation account or less. And I need to make sure that all the information is just not going to be a 5-minute mini course, but I put in hours and hours of work and everything that, and obviously it's a business. Yes, being here online is a business. Building the YouTube revenue and everything. And that is something that some of you might don't see, and I'm not saying it as a wrong thing or whatever, but me being here full time, this is my job, this is my business, so I need to scale my income in every front I can to stay here full time. Trading has the peaks and valleys, and yeah, selling digital products, being affiliated, building up your brand, it's part of the online business. We all know that. Everybody does that. I'm not selling a course yet, but it would be a lie to say that I haven't thought about it. I thought about it, but even if I would do that, I would need to make sure that I can provide all the value I can and knowledge I can share. And that's it. You're short 314. Let's see. Drac, hello. Oh yeah, we're on gold. We're on gold here. Here, look at NQ. Do you recommend trading tomorrow's New York AM? You know, the funny thing is that during 9 to 10, so from, I would say, even that there's not going to be a New York Open, but you'll see that 9:30 to like 11, there will be a bit of a surge in volume, because even though it's going to be a half day, some bigger players are trying to move some positions or some orders here and there. So I think we could see some movement. I've seen these holidays happening and some really decent movements around these half days and even the holidays. So I will try for sure. We need your Oracle skills, yeah. What do you think mentorship's charging? I think it's too much. $5,000 is too much. Obviously, it's just my person, and I'm not going to, I don't want to go into a beef with anyone like online influencer, or because obviously they have their reasons, and I'm not here to tell them what to do. I just think it's too much. $5,000 is too much. Asking for $5,000 for a mentorship, that comes with a huge responsibility. I think it doesn't matter how much money you make. You can make $100,000 or $1 million a month. Asking someone $5,000 for a mentorship does come with responsibility, I think, from that person who is asking that money. So $5,000 is a lot of money, no matter what anybody thinks. And even if that person has that $5,000 because he has also money, he or she also has money, that's still a lot of money. So I think it comes with responsibility. And I don't think that I want to handle that pressure. If I would, even if I would be asking, but I'm not gonna, I really don't want to, and I will not. $5,000 would put me into an extra pressure because I'm responsible. I would feel responsible for that person's results. Anyway. Thank you so much, Freddie. Thank you, thank you. The best deal? Malo. Hey. Right now, we're having a good deal at Funded Futures Network. Technically the cheapest. Buy one, get one for free. But MyFunded Futures is coming out with a deal tomorrow, I think. And Take Profit Trader is, well, it's no activation fee and 30% off, but they're refunding you your initial test account fee on your payout. So that's also good. Asia highs. Oh yeah, let's check Asia high. So Asia high would be somewhere here. I think it's could be a good target. Look at that. That would be Asia high, right? Asia high 339. It's quite interesting. Like, it took my stop out and now it could go to that 290. My original oh, I hit the TP on gold. Nice. Nice. Okay, gold hit the TP. Yay, I'm back to break even. Technically, yeah, I'm at break even. So I had a win this one and the previous loss. I'm at break even. Oh, I forgot to put it out. Trading Star. Oh, just a second. I need to check something. I'll be right back. Just 2 minutes. Here's the indicator. I know it's London Open. Oh my gosh. There could be a possible buy. Okay, if this candle closes higher than this one, this big one, that could be a long signal. I'll be right back. Just a moment. right. We're here. What's happening? The zero open, and if they do, what they close? London is closing in. Yeah, we do have London open. I mean, London is open already. London close is gonna be at my time 5. That's gonna be at 10. No, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard, I think. Yeah. Let's go, Lone Wolf. Oh my gosh, I'm way behind the chat. Sorry, guys. Yes, you are allowed to trade the Apex accounts. Yes, but there's an early close at 1 p.m. So be careful with that. There you go. ChatGPT or Grok can help you a lot. CFD before 15. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Peter, I like that. Yeah. Just put it to prop firm and trial by fire, you know. That's how it goes. Bulenox has activation fee, yes. $148 on the 50k, but don't go higher than that because the 100k account is a little bit more expensive. You just remind me a guy at the beginning. I got scammed by Casper, bought his mentorship. That time was just in the middle of a chaos. Oh my gosh. I heard about Casper. I don't know what kind of mentorship he's doing. Look at that. Crazy. This is now just wants to go down to Okay. You know, my original TP was 290. It's kind of funny. Look at that. Wow. This kind of funny. Thank you, NQ. Sweeping the stop and then goes to my original TP. So typical. So typical. Yeah, you're welcome, Coops. I just, I think it's much, less stressful, I would say. Yeah, I know. Trading Star, totally forgot. Yeah. I had it out for a little bit, but yeah, I should have left it on gold. Sorry about that. Trade Delicious, hello. Yes, you are allowed legendary liquidity. You can trade Apex today, yeah, but close the positions until 12:59 Eastern Standard. Is that 1 p.m. UK time for US time zones? No, that's 4 p.m. UK time. So 4 p.m. UK time should be 11 at Eastern Standard Time. Well, it depends, AD. If you need the money, then take it out. If you really need the money, no problem with that. If you feel like you don't need all the money, just obviously build a little bit more buffer. Well, there's going to be the markets, the futures market are going to be open. until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard, Peter. So you can trade. I'm gonna be here streaming for a short stream, but I'm not coming back at 7. I'm gonna be back at around 9 a.m. So I think that quote unquote volume surge could be happening. I mean, even though we don't have an open, I would suppose that we could be seeing a bit of an extra volume from 9:30 ish to like 11. So I don't think I'm going to be streaming the 7 a.m. session today, because I also have to put on some winter tires. I have to go to the workshop. But anyway, I'll be here for a short stream if you guys would like to join. The 500 breakout strategy. I haven't noticed that. Good morning, Nora. Hello. I had a win and I had a loss, basically at break even. Actually, I'm not break even. I'm down $36 because of commissions and slippage and stuff, but I'm at break even almost. I had a win and a loss. You long cooked? No. NQ is nasty right now. There's good influencers that trade and good traders that influence. That's true. I like that. Hey, Andy. Hello, Andy B. What's up? When does trading pause this year? This year? I mean, trading pause this year. Well, we're gonna have a pause around the Christmas holidays for sure, and we're gonna have, if that's what you're asking, we're gonna have an early close today at 1 p.m. Because of Thanksgiving. So otherwise, you know, everything is as usual. Let me check the calendar here. So yeah, Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. I think 24 is that's going to be a Wednesday. That's going to be a full day. Christmas Day is going to be a Thursday, and 26th is going to be a Friday. So I think on the 25th and 26th, that's going to be a Thursday and Friday. I think there's going to be no markets. So the markets are going to be closed 100% on 25th and 26th. I think there's going to be trading on 29 and 30, and even 30. The 31st of December may be like an early close. So I would say 25, 26 is going to be a full close day. I don't know about 24. So that's 2 days. 24. Oh, so it's going to be closed all the way until January. Wow. Okay. All the way until January. Let's see. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 business days. 5 regular business days would be closed. Oh my gosh. Let me check the CME website. Christmas. It doesn't say that it's going to be closed. I'm checking the CME website right now. NASDAQ. Full calendar. Futures. That's November. No. I'm gonna check the I'm on the CME website. 24 Wednesday is gonna be closed. Oh, hold on. Pre-open what? Whoa, who just subscribed? Evo, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the channel. I checked it and it doesn't say that it's going to be closed on 29, 30, and 31. It's not saying that it's going to be closed. It says it's going to be closed on 25 and 26, but it's not saying anything after that. Anyway, I'm going to check with it later. Yeah, ChatGPT knows it. Enku is definitely choppy. I think it will be open after 26. I think it should be open on December 29 and 30. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Do you think we will see any good Black Friday deals? Yes, MyFundedFutures is going to come out with an exceptionally good Black Friday deal. And it's going to be for the pro accounts. So that's going to be on the pro accounts, I can tell you that. Really crazy deal. I know that everybody wants $1 evaluation accounts with no activation fee and no consistency rule and no withdrawal cap. I think that's the one that would be acceptable for the community. $1 evaluation accounts, no consistency rule, no activation fee, no withdrawal cap, and no minimum trading days, and withdraw from the first day. I think that would be something that's recent. I'm just joking. I don't know. Unfortunately, the Great Dane. I know that the pro accounts at MyFundedFutures is going to be a great deal. Apex went with the 80% and with the $40 activation fee. The 100K accounts are actually way cheaper. $60 or $69 for the 100K account, and the activation fee is $10 for the 100K account at Apex. Also, Lucid Trading, I think, are they doing something? I don't know. Funded Futures Network is going to stay with the buy one get one for free, also adding the reset fee with the discount. What else? So far, these are the deals. Oh, thank you, Leon. Futures markets will be closed Christmas Day, December, New Year's Day, and New Year's Day, January 1. Trading will resume on the following business days. So does that mean that on December 26th, the futures market is going to be open? I think it will be open. Thank you for the info, Lone Wolf. Thank you, thank you. Regular trading hours starting 9:30. Thank you. Jerome, yeah, by the way, let's go real. We want straight, we want instant funded accounts, $1 first day payout, no minimum trading buffer required. Static accounts, okay, static accounts, no minimum buffer, first day payout, no rules, no requirement. Well, you want that? Okay, just joking. $1 plus no activation fee. I think that would be acceptable. Apex did a wild deal, but now I think they're gonna stay with the 80% off and with the $40. I got it closed December 24, 25 and January. Yeah, that's the question. AD, is it gonna be closed in between, or is the market gonna be, at least the electronic, I mean the futures market, are gonna be open on 26 or 29 and the 30? I'm just, you know, kind of curious. Yes. Okay. Okay. Who knows? Hey, Seek for Wisdom. Hello. Yes, it will be open. Yeah. So now that is one. You know what? Let's check something. Let's look back. Let's look back for last year, and I'm gonna look. And I don't even know if I have the data for that long. I don't think I have the data because I have the essential package. Yeah, this is as far as I can go. October. Let's see on the hourly. Can I go on the hourly chart? The essential package does not include me going back so much. I can go back. Okay. Oh my God. I can go back on maybe the 2-hour chart. No. Two hours. On the 2-hour chart, I can go back. Actually, I can go back on. Oh, I can't. Darn it. Okay. I can't go back. I don't have the data. I have not subscribed to the data. That's the problem. We always need to subscribe to the biggest. Okay, so here we are. Oh, hold on. I went back a little bit too much. It's 24. December, January. Oh my gosh, I went back too much. April 24, May. Oh my God. Okay. I went back a little bit too much. November. Here is December. Okay, I know this is the 4-hour chart. December, I know this is a new contract, but Humphrey, Johnny, hello, welcome, thank you for joining us. So this is 10 until, okay. Let's see the volume on Christmas Day. London session, okay. Sorry, this is, okay, absolute crap here. In the London session, there was a range of 90 points-ish. So I know the numbers, the price was not the same, but I'm looking at the range. So December, Christmas, basically Christmas Eve day. Here is 2 a.m. This is London session. And this is practically the market open. That's 112 points. That's 112 points on 24 December. That's actually not bad. We have worse days on a regular business day in, you know. Oh, I'm on the wrong date. Oh my gosh. That's not it. Why am I so stupid today? Oh my God. I feel embarrassed. I was looking at the wrong date. Still, I'm gonna be right on this one. Okay, look at that. Same deal. Look at the range on 24. 300 points. December 24. 300 points. Last year, December 24, 300 points. Okay. Let's look at the 25th. No, 26th. Okay, let's look at 26. 26, 6 p.m. Okay, that's when it resumes, 6 p.m. And we have a Friday here. Look at that. Look at that. Friday, right after Christmas, 2 a.m. until 10. I'm just looking until London from New York. Look at the range. 400 points, 300 points. December 26, 27. Actually, it's 26, 27, 27. December 27 last year. 400 points. Easy. Let's see, 29 Sunday, Monday. Look at Monday. Look at Monday, 30 of December 24 last year. 300 points. You know, that kind of tells me that we might have a potential for trading during the holidays. At least that's what I think. That's 300 points there. So we were seeing 200 and 300 points of ranges. That's why I said many times, like, I do remember that last holiday, last Christmas, we had such a great volume. I was surprised, like, what the hell is going on in the markets? So if you ask me, am I going to trade during Christmas? Yeah, I will. At least I give it a shot. I will see if it goes somewhere. I'm just gonna. So, which platform has the highest withdrawal on 50K with the state and on their front page? MyFundedFutures Pro account has $100,000 withdrawal cap on, I think, all across their simulated funded accounts, which means if you're just starting out with a Pro account, you have the potential to withdraw up to $100,000 from the simulated funded account. And there's no withdrawal cap. Seek for wisdom. No withdrawal cap on the Pro account. So if you make $100,000 on your first trade, you can withdraw it, basically. Oh, thank you so much, Lone Wolf. Thank you. Appreciate it. Do you use SMT? I should, but I don't. Maybe I should. I should be using. Yeah, let's all get that 100K payout. By the way, since we're all here, everybody, can you guys please do me a favor and let's smash that like button until we're waiting for something to happen. Please help out the channel. Let's smash the likes. Let's help out the YouTube algorithm a little bit. Thank you so much for the help. Thank you. Smash those likes. What are the chances of that 100K trade? Well, if you full port the account and we have, like, I don't know, 200 points of move or 300, I don't know, then there's a chance. You know, that's a chance. It's MyFundedFutures. MyFundedFutures has a withdrawal cap of $100,000 across all the evaluation accounts, up to $100,000. It's also a discretionary thing by the prop firm's risk management team. If they see that you are constantly profitable and pulling out money from your simulated funded account, they might going to, you know, head forward and put you onto a live account. If they see that you are an awesome trader, they're not going to wait until you max out your evaluation account on the simulated, on the funded account on the simulated environment. They might going to put you to a live account before reaching the $100,000. But yes, most of the prop firms, except Apex, we all know that, has a cap, right? A couple of $1,000 depending on your account size. But, you know. Yeah, I'm super happy, everybody. Thanks so much for the support and being here watching the stream. Let's check the indicators just a second. What's full porting? It's not a mood question. Stein Paradox, thank you so much for watching the stream. Welcome. So yeah, it's using all your contracts, all the contracts in one trade. That's it, basically. So for example, on a 50K Pro account, you can have 5 mini contracts. That's the maximum. So on the first trade, you just go in with 5 mini contracts. Basically, that's full porting. Or I don't know, on Apex, you can go up to 10 mini contracts. I think 10, yeah, on the 50K accounts. And you can YOLO. You only live once. Yeah, YOLOing or full porting is basically the same. NQ is shit today. It's a little bit, yeah. Let's see what's happening. Oh my gosh, it looks terrible. It looks terrible. This gold trade was really good. That was a good one. It was a valid trade. It worked perfectly. Look at that. So yeah. The thing is, NQ, by the way, looks like it might be ready to go lower. We have this bigger dot, the smaller one. We have support higher. If the price breaks lower, that could mean another sell situation coming, but the price action kind of telling me that we could be going for Asia high at 339 here. We'll see. Or die trading. Yeah. Do or die, yeah. Do or die. Everything on one single trade. All in. Until your account blows up. Let's see. Yeah, gold is still there. Might be a short opportunity, but gotta tell you, so we were seeing better conditions during the Christmas holidays than this one. Really, no troll, no joke. We were seeing better conditions around the Christmas holiday than this. Ugh. Okay, it might be gonna be a long position. Look at that. So we have a dot here. It kind of tells us that it might want to go higher. Oh my gosh. Okay, we might have a long position on NQ then. The thing is that the moving averages are pretty much congested. And so it's a little bit risky right now. We have these strong turning points. Oh, you guys don't see it. Now you might see it a little bit better. So we have these strong turning points here. Pretty much we are at the same spot. Now it seems like we might be having a bullish signal here. So let's wait and see. What was my biggest single payout? It wasn't $20,000 or 30 or something. Usually I always get relatively smaller payouts by rotating the accounts, but my biggest single payout from trading from one single prop firm, don't expect a big number. I'm just trying to remember which, there was two actually. $6,000. $6,000 in one single payout from one prop firm. And that was from Apex. $6,000. I had another one for $5,000. Usually my payouts are like around $2,000, $3,000, even $1,000, $1,500. My average payouts are around $1,500, $2,000. So whenever I can pull out $2,000 or $3,000, I take it. I take it. But there was a time where I took $6,000 with no profit split from Apex, so I got the full amount. $6,000 in one single payout. For me, that's a good money, you know. For Patrick Whelan, that would be enough to wash his car. But for me, that was absolutely good money. Paradox Cam, hello there. Can you explain what is on your chart to the left side? This is an indicator, nothing special. This is exponential moving averages combined with fractal indicators and zigzag. This is a custom indicator. It's still under coding, so nothing special. kind of helps me to choose the narrative. Usually, so I'm just using it in the past couple of days, weeks, by the way. I was not showing this to you guys. I always running this on my other screen to the left, but you guys never see it. I choose to put this on in the last couple of days, like at least I can show you guys how it works, because I'm testing this indicator in the past 16 months now. I was talking about this all year long, that hey, I'm using this, I'm having this indicator on, but I never really showed it. To be honest, I got funded with this indicator. I got funded account payout using this indicator. But if you take every single signal based on this, then you are definitely going to lose your account. So yeah, it looks fancy. I'm not the one who coded the colors, so I'm not the coder, but if you take everything, you're gonna lose. So you got to understand still the zones, the levels, the market context, and everything. It's not gonna work if you're not understanding what you're looking for. And of course, at the end of the day, it's always risk management. 20 Apex and 12K from, oh my gosh, from Fast Track Trading, largest ever. That is amazing. The daily payouts are great. A lot of people, yeah, Fast Track owes a lot of people there. Okay, this will be a long signal here, everyone. This will be a long signal. If it closes higher. Okay, it closed higher. All right. Let's see if it works or not. I jumped into a long position. I don't know. It doesn't look that good, to be honest. But anyway, here's the trade. Please do not copy trade. This is a very low probability setup. I'm only just testing this indicator. This account is up about $700 only by this indicator. I'm risking about $100 on this one. TP1 is about 1-to-1 standard deviation, so it's a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. I don't see the reason why I'm taking this trade is because I do not have an entry on my regular trading system. I don't have a demand zone and I don't have a supply zone. So we can just say that I placed this trade out of boredom, but with proper risk management. Yes, because I'm saying the Pope's works. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Slade, what's up? I'm trading this right now. I should be saying, I don't know, Slade. Good to have you, man. How's it going? How's trading? You should be sleeping, yeah. Man, good to see you, Slade. Yeah, some people are making millions, yes. Well, or you can take out a little bit less. You know, you don't have to take out everything. Maybe. Actually, there are some levels here. We have Asia high up there, 39, and look at that. My TP is exactly at Asia high, basically. So we are looking for Asia high here, nothing more. And yeah, here is here are the levels and the TP. It's gonna be right there. Oh no, it's going against me. What should I do? I can't survive this. Mirovsky, hello there. Doing great, thank you so much. I hope you're doing great too. Wish you all the goodies for trading and everything. And it will probably not move because US market. I mean, yeah, true. But I wanted to trade. I had the trade on gold earlier, so there was a trade on gold. That was nice. But so far, I think gold just not doing its thing. And by the way, I'm not trading on my. So this account is purely dedicated to this indicator. So since I don't have an entry on my regular trading model, I thought, why not just test it? Why not just do a test? But it seems like NQ is playing some dirty tricks here. Yesterday we had 3 winners in a row. Now we had 1 winner, 1 loss, and it seems like this one is going to hit the stop loss as well. Oh no! Oh no! No, please, NQ, don't! That was the other bet. Yeah, the other one, MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader are my favorites. Take Profit Trader is absolutely great with the daily payouts, but also TRADEDAY gives you daily payouts. So there are really good ones out there, by the way. Really good ones. All right, this trade is going down, so technically we are at break even, but with this trade we're gonna turn into a negative 1R here. Yeah, the MyFundedFutures Black Friday is gonna be a pro account discount. Oh no, oh no, oh no, whoa, what is happening? How is my stop loss still there? How? Guys, did you see that? How am I still in this trade? Good morning, Steve in it. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Lucid, sorry, yeah. Okay, we're out from this one, so we're down 1R for the day. Doing great, thank you. NQ could be looking for some lower levels here. All right, so it hit the stop. Interesting how it didn't go for that Asia high. Huh, it was so close. I thought that, okay, why not? Yeah, but it's all right. As I said, hey, we are good practically. We are actually very good. So we're just gonna wait a little bit more. NQ high, low, high, new low. I don't know. I don't know. Forming something, but it's not forming anything for now. I mean, it's definitely all messed up. So Best not to do anything with it. Yesterday, as I said, we had a great session. Yesterday was absolutely great. And look at gold. Small push there. So yeah, are we gonna have a pre-market open at all? We might not gonna have a pre-market open at 4 a.m. Or micros. We'll hold it for nice. Yeah, Bitcoin corrected itself nicely back up to above 90. I thought that we're running down to 73k, which I think we will, but anyway. Wow, look at that. Ron, what's up? German X was good. Asia low sweep after that Asia high. Nice. Cool, cool. Yeah, for now, it's best to wait this one out. I can actually imagine this one going lower, but rejected midline on 15-minute orb. Okay. Let me check the 15-minute chart here on my left. Oh, yeah. Kind of interesting how the 15-minute chart looks like, by the way. We're really trying to push it back up there. We have relative equal lows as well. At 325. My gosh, relative equal lows down there. Could go. I don't know. On the 1 minute, price may go lower. Yeah, it's very choppy right now. Very. Gold seemingly trying to push this. I don't know about NQ. It feels like that NQ might want to go for those relative equal lows at 93. I don't know. We are in such a range. Yeah, we had lower lows, higher highs. Quite interesting. Yeah, maybe, Devin. Beanie Player, welcome. Hello. Yeah, it seems like the holiday. Well, it's only London session. Who knows what's gonna happen during New York? We don't know. Maybe we'll see something. Mm-hmm. 4,200. I think it will go. That's a nice round number. Yeah. NQ is definitely playing some mind games here. Maybe just best to stay out, right? Yeah. Nothing. It's tricky. It definitely is. So far, this has not worked out too well. If we would see a dot here forming, so if I would see a dot forming here and then switching lower, that would be a potential opportunity to go short, but otherwise it's not happening. Today's price action is just wow. It's extremely bad. It's extremely bad. But hey, I'm okay. I'm a happy camper. I'm all right with this. We've seen worse. We've seen obviously much better. So yeah, gold is slowly grinding up. There's not much to do with this. Yeah, we have that 4,200. So that's the nice round number there. I think we pretty much have a chance to push it. Martin Muchka, hello, good morning. But consistent skill, very good one-match shot with the NQ. What? I don't know if I mention other traders, it could be polite, though I will say positive. It is not even promotional, but I found consistent, skilled, and very good at one-minute chart with thank you. You can mention traders. I have no problem. If you want to mention some traders, no problem with that. 16 hours ago, 60 point range. Yeah, and it's not even the worst. We've seen the same situation for like 12 hours or 10 hours hovering in like 20 points of range. Gold is also at the open now. Yeah, I think it should be spiking above that 4,200. I've only signed up with MyFundedFutures so far because I kind of feel safe with them. Are there any other firms that you can recommend that is equally good? The word safe is a very strong word, and I also like to say that yes, with MyFundedFutures I feel safe as well. Which prop firm that I would feel safe as well? I know it sounds weird. I'm gonna say two other prop firms, and one is gonna sound weird. One prop firm I also feel safe. Actually, I'm gonna say three. It's Take Profit Trader. One, Take Profit Trader. They pay out, no questions asked. They are actually put down a lot of reputation on the table, so they're really top notch. Yes, the support is slow. I know. Yes, there are some issues with the speed of the support. They pay out regardless, everybody. Small glitches here and there, but they paid out everyone so far. The other is TRADEDAY. Super solid, in business since years now. Professional approach. They're really doing everything as a professional approach. And I know the third one is going to sound weird, but I found Funded Futures Network, Funded Futures Network and Bulenox. But Funded Futures Network is coming up strong. I like their approach. I like how they handle business. No major issues. Bulenox paid out also everyone. So whenever I trade with Bulenox, I also feel super safe. There was absolutely no questions, nothing asked when I traded with them. They just paid out. It didn't really matter what I do or how I trade on my accounts. They paid me out, and that's it. So this is one of the reasons I'm promoting these prop firms. But yeah, I got payouts with these. So I would say safe. The word safe. Bulenox is super safe. And the Take Profit Trader, yeah, Take Profit Trader, TRADEDAY, Bulenox, Funded Futures Network. These are safe. Other ones are safe too, so they're really good ones out there. Lucid is fairly new, but they're really rocking the market. FundingTicks also good. TRADEIFY also. TRADEIFY said that they never ever denied a payout ever since they are in business. The only reason they denied, I think, just a few payouts overall since they are established, because there was a KYC fraud issue. That's why they denied a payout. That's what they told. So, you know, what can I say? Fairly safe prop firms. The other ones is I don't see an issue. Even Apex, by the way. I know you guys love Apex. You know, with Apex, the thing is, if you trade by the rules, you're gonna get paid out. So yeah, by the way, serious prop firm is TRADEDAY, Take Profit Trader. In serious, being serious, I would say Take Profit Trader, also TRADEDAY, super serious. These are good. My gosh, Jaybird, nice. Let's go. Yeah, TT. And Brian, yeah, T-Trades is very good, and Brian too, yeah. Yeah, he's a good sport. I think he has a lot of knowledge. Thank you so much, Kupsa, for being here. Yeah, so by the way, I know TopStep is super OG, but let's just face the reality. TopStep X right now, in its current state, right now, is just a shit show. I'm sorry to say it like that. TopStep was really a pioneer in the prop firm space in futures. They are OG in business. I know, all the hats off and everything. But currently, at this moment, the way TopStep X and the whole trading platform looks like is just a dumpster fire and a shit show. It's just like, I mean, I keep reading the comments and I got some messages too, like, traders are building up their account on TopStep X and there's a glitch and the funded account profits are gone or not being executed or being breached or something, and all they were working for is basically down the drain, and TopStep is basically washing their hands like, oh, don't worry, we are working on it, and you know, as a compensation you get a free reset. Like, what the hell? I don't want a free reset for losing my funded account. I want my funded account to be restored to that previous profit before that glitch happened. I want that, or pay me out from my funded account. That was the agreement. Obviously, in the agreement, by the way, if you read the fine print, they also say that if there's any glitch, they are not responsible for paying you out. But that's another thing. So the thing is that it's just a shit show. Currently, Project X or TopStep X or whatever, it's just a shit show. I really hope, I really hope, and I do hope, and TopStep is OG, but I really hope that they can fix it somehow. I really hope so. Because TopStep was a pioneer. I think their reputation right now is just going down the drain every single month. Every single month, because Project X is shitting the bed. Every single... Guys, look back. Every single month, Project X is shitting the bed. Every single month. Just going down. How do you plan your future on your funded accounts for long-term trading if Project X is shitting the bed? Anyway, I'm sorry I just came out like this. No offense to anyone, and I'm not saying TopStep is bad, but please TopStep, fix the issue, because this right now is just clown show. I was watching, I checked yesterday's stream on TopStep, and the hosts were like embarrassed. I seen on their faces like they would be trading and the platform shit the bed, and for 2 hours they couldn't do anything. Like, okay, no stream, thank you. How bad of a reputation is that for a prop firm? Anyway, I'm sorry. Zipping it, moving on. Let's hope that they will fix it. So see, I didn't say they are bad. I just hope that they're gonna fix it. The platform sucks. Anyway. And Terry are different. You both are bold. Yeah, we are. We are bold? Oh no, I'm not bold. I use proper risk management. Day traders, of course, there too. I got payout from day traders. Yeah, there were no profits, but you get 100%. Yeah. I saw you both took trades. Yeah, but that was controlled risk. I took a trade. I took a second trade, which I closed partially, so I partially recovered from my loss. But yeah. It was small risk, and it was not copy traded. It was only with 2 micros. So my loss from the open trade was like $100 ish, something like that, after recovering. So it was controlled risk, I would say. There you go. There you go, Jaybird. Yeah. Even besides business and affiliation, right now, TopStep, yes, just like you said it, AD, TopStep would be currently, at this moment, TopStep would be the last prop firm I would go to at the current state of the platform. And I really hope, because I wish all the best for TopStep, but I really hope that they fix it. Currently, I wouldn't trade with them. I really hope that they fix it real soon, because this is unbearable for the trader. For a trader who plans long term, and these glitches just making it way harder. This is just moving averages, Aslam, nothing special. Exponential moving averages. And there's a fractal indicator there, which are those are the dots. There's a fractal and the zigzag indicator. Those are the dots, smaller and bigger dots. Yeah, this is what happened. Brave. Well, yeah, I mean, small risk, you know, Jen. It's just small risk, that's all. Very, very small risk. Oh, it's just dumped. Let's check it. Oh, yeah, gold is going down. All right. So if gold goes lower, Joel and Cox, hello there. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. If this would make a pullback, this could be even a good short position on gold. We'll be watching it for sure. Tick Trader, not good right now. Tick Trader. the last prop firm currently, and I know I do have a code for them as well because I was affiliated. I'm still affiliated with them. Recent events in the past couple of weeks kind of points into the direction that TickTickTrader has issues. No evaluation accounts currently. They don't have a platform, and it seems like they're not paying the bills for TRADEIFY. Those are red flags. Red flags. Currently, I might even going to take off my TickTickTrader discount link. I do not advise currently at the current state right now to trade with TickTickTrader. I think they are having serious issues right now. I hope not, but so. Oh yeah. MCC, trust me, I put in some good word, not just for Romania, but for Croatia and Slovenia. Like, why are they applying these rules to these European Union countries? Yeah, MCC, what I can tell you, I'm gonna have a meeting with some upper management online meeting. And I'm going to bring this topic up for Romania, Slovenia, and Croatia. I'm going to bring this up. Like, why are they so? Because they're using the OFAC list, the OFAC list, which is a government establishment, like government office against illegal trading or something like that. So basically, the OFAC list has these countries on the banned list, which is totally BS. Because using a simulated prop firm account has nothing to do with trading. I mean, in this case, because it's a research analyst thing on a simulated environment. But I'm going to bring this up. I had some good words for it. I have some good words for it. So what is happening on gold? Nothing. Okay, it's just going lower. So yeah, I will bring this up. Hopefully they can do something about it. I really hope. Have you traded with FundingTicks? Yes, I traded with them. I blown up my funded account with them before taking a payout, unfortunately. But I will get back on the horse there because I think they are solid so far, so no issue. Seems like they are good. New model 89. Yeah, $89, no activation fee, which is awesome. But first, please top step, fix the platform first. I'm not going to spend my $89 on a shit platform. I'm gonna spend it anywhere else, basically, where they offer trade await or rhythmic connection or whatever. So, are there any other firms like Pordia that have straight to funded that has only 3,000 first payout target? Instant funded accounts, Daniel at TRADEIFY, Lucid Trading, Lucid Direct, TRADEIFY. Yeah, the Lightning funded, the Lucid Direct, and FundingTicks. I think they also have a direct account. So, yeah. What is your top 3 prop firms? MyFundedFutures, Take Profit Trader, and on the third place, I have 2 prop firms at the third place. So basically, Bulenox, Funded Futures Network, they are solid. But hey, we have some good prop firms here. Now, TRADEDAY comes up very strong. They are super awesome now that you can have multiple funded accounts. Last year, they only allowed, at least, I think they changed it this year. March or April, you can now trade up to 3 funded accounts. Before that, you could only have 1. So TRADEDAY coming up strong. Lucid Trading, I like the Lucid Trading could be a secret winner here. Lucid is really coming up strong. But yeah, favorite Take Profit Trader, MyFundedFutures, and on the third place, Funded Futures Network and Bulenox. I do like Apex too. As much as you guys might not like it, I think Apex also proved a lot. Even though there was many issues with denying payouts, I understand, but I think they're good. I don't see any issue. I got, like, yeah, quite a few payouts with Apex, even after the rule changes. I'm okay with that. Gold is tough right now. Yeah. MyFundedFutures is very good payout wise. Take Profit Trader is awesome with the daily payouts. I would strongly encourage you guys to try out Take Profit Trader, currently 30% off daily payouts. And you get the refund for your initial test account. So your initial evaluation account fee, you're going to get a refund on your first payout. Ah, I see. 1-to-1 maximum loss limit. With Bulenox, you can have, I think as many as you want. I'm not saying 100, but I think you can have like 15 or 20. Definitely more than at least 10. 15 or 20 evaluation accounts at the same time. You can have up to 10 funded accounts, but it scales up. You can start with 3 funded accounts, and once any of your funded account goes above $2,600 on the 50K, you can activate the rest of the past evaluation accounts. So you can have up to 10 funded accounts with Bulenox. Any thoughts on Legend Trading? I heard about them a lot, but never tried them, so unfortunately no thoughts. Huge Sky. I don't really know too much about them. I know that they're around, but I haven't really tried them. I just don't like their intraday. Yeah, right now, yeah, I know, I understand, but the 30% rule is not such a big deal, I think. Yeah, not the end of day. Yeah. You can have 20 with Apex, yes. TPT, Lucid, TRADEIFY, Apex, they're all in it. Yeah, they are really great. They are really good. Lucid is, as I said, Lucid is coming up strong. Also have instant funded accounts. Okay, gold is going lower. Seems like we're going down. There's no I wanted to see a bit of a pullback higher, sorry, retracement above like 300, a little bit higher than this swing here to have a dot, which would indicate a sell, but we're not getting it. There's relative equal lows down there. So it could go. Wonder if it will. Just gotta wait. That's any problems, the amazing stories, which is very sad. Yeah, I really hope that they can fix that that issue with the platform. I really hope. Should have taken a sell. Well, still have to wait a little bit here. It might not be a sell here, but we'll see if it pops higher here. We should be getting a dot right here if this swing is gonna get popped. Currently, the discount code is TOMSABO. It gives you 85% discount from the option 1 and the option 2 accounts too. Option 2 is the end of day trailing, but it has a daily loss limit, which is, I think, $1,200 on the 50K account. Activation fee is $148 on the 50K account. The activation fee on the 100K account is $240. The 150K account has a $500 activation fee. So obviously the best account is the 50K with Bulenox. Yes, and they do have the $148 activation fee, which is not cheap. But the upfront cost is cheaper, 85% off. Option 1 and option 2 accounts. Go with the 50K if you want to choose them. The code is the same up there. TOMSABO, the code. It's not just giving you discount at your local grocery store, but also the best discounts at prop firm and the best pass-through rate. And a bit of an extra lucky charm there. Wink. All right. Yeah, this is a difficult spot. Yeah. Have you traded with FUNDINGTICKS? I see that at the end of the day with 5K for what? Yeah, 75. Yeah, I think they're doing a sale. I traded with them, and they seem to be solid as well. So yeah, Apex is now $40 activation, so grab it while you can. You know. Interesting market conditions here, for sure. There you go. I told you. Martin can confirm. Free chocolate. That's awesome. So many disconnections. Oh no, that's not good, Randall. Sorry to hear that. All right, NQ is going lower. Gold is dropping lower. Awesome. But there's no trade. No trade I can go with. I think it's gonna, let me see, you guys don't see it anyway. I think it's gonna go lower down to that 290, 281 is a nice sell side. It's just too slow. You know, it's just too slow to participate in this one. We have a negative 1R so far. So 2 losses and 1 winner so far in this London session. It's okay. Not a big deal. Let's go, Jaybird. Finally. There's going to be an early close, business plans at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Hit your TP 41, 48. Nice. Yeah, so on gold, I'm on the February contract. Just saying. You might be on the older contract still, or maybe on CFD, but yeah, it went down nicely. Interesting how it didn't go for the 200, but anyway, gold went down. NQ, look at the 5-minute NQ. It's just terrible. It's absolutely terrible. You lost the volume on the computer. All right. Yeah, slow market. Guys, I just want to say I appreciate everyone and everything, but I think I'm going to call it here because it's just no use to trade this environment. So 3 small trades, 2 losses, 1 winner. It's absolutely great. So thank you so much. Mirai Khan, I'm just saying goodbye now. But I'll be back for the New York session. I'm going to start now, not at 7 a.m. because there's going to be no MyFunded TV stream. So I'm going to be around 9 a.m.-ish. I don't know yet. So we're going to have a short New York stream. We'll see if there's going to be a volume surge or not around the AM session. Thank you. If you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the code TOMSABO. Up there, you see it in the banner. It works everywhere. TRADEIFY, Take Profit Trader, FundingTicks, Lucid Trading, you name it. Apex, Bulenox, MyFundedFutures, everywhere. So thank you so much for the support. I love you all. It really means a lot to me that you guys are here. But first and foremost, and least but not last, God bless you all. God bless everybody. Stay safe. Be safe. I'll be back for New York. All right. Cheers, everyone.